Okay. Hi, welcome everyone. It's Catherine's Low Income Prepping and Survival. Today I'm redoing part two, as I said in my prior take. This is take number two. Um, my dog Bucky, super dog, he was doing something that was disgusting, so I decided not to leave it in the video. And he did it most of the video, and I was so tired last night when I was making it that I removed that video instead of publishing it. And this is my remake for it. So here's the Coyote backpack. I got this, and then I got this backpack over here, which is going to replace. This is going to be like an assault pack. It's going to go on the back of this like the assault pack goes on the Molly backpack in the military. It's going to clip on via buckles. I bought a set of really heavy duty buckles, which I'm going to sew onto this backpack at good points on the backpack so that they connect together. And it will sit here on the back when I'm traveling out to a place, like in a survival situation. And then I can take it off when I get to camp, empty this pack. Then this pack would be carried around with me. I did put these sustainment pouches on here. I have this one pocket, and I also have a pocket that goes on the back that's a waist bag, shoulder bag slash. It's kind of like a little bag. It's got two pockets on each end, and it's got a double pocket situation. It's supposed to be down here on the back, but I'm thinking about using it for something else. So, as you see, there is no pocket there. The company didn't send all the pockets with me. That pocket just didn't come in the package. I called Amazon. Amazon wouldn't take care of it for me. They told me that I was going to have to just take a refund, or they would ship me a pocket, or they would ship me a whole backpack. And I said, well, no, just take the pocket out of your stuff, return that one, and just send me the pocket I need, the smaller pocket like this one here. They wouldn't do that. They wanted to ship me a whole new backpack. First, I had to disassemble the stuff I had put in here and send them this. And then they would send me the other one. And ended up, they just gave me a $7 refund, 39-cent refund with the tax and everything. So that, and then told me I should call the company and we'll see what happens. It's called CVLife makes this, or sells this technically through Amazon. So I've called their number now 3 times. I left messages each time, and I emailed them. I have not heard a word from them yet. But all I want is a pocket just like this. We'll see what they fulfill their things. I'll let everyone know. I'm also going to go on their site and have a little conversation with them via emails and tell them that, you need to fulfill. I bought it with 2 of those, and with the thing that goes on the back here, which it got this one, and the thing that goes on the back, which I'll show you later in another video. So anyhow, I bought this because basically before I had this Adamus 50 liter, and I also had this little backpack and the water bag, and I have those out in the truck, and what I'm going to do is bring that stuff in and put it in this. I'm going to take the stuff that's in this one and in this one, which is cooking, and put it inside here, because there's more than enough room inside my bag. And I want to bring up these things too. These are water bottles that were on the water carriers for the backpacks. In fact, I'll show you those. I'll come over here and pull this pack forward. As you can see, it's got some really nice pack straps and stuff, and D-rings to hook things to. It's got load lifters. They're also part of the strap that goes to the front of the pack to tighten it up. It's got a nice little waist belt. It's got some of these little pads here besides a nice big buckle. Get this buckle out of here. Yep. Anyhow, it's big enough to go around my waist. So, you can pretty much wear it. I think it goes 54 total. Anyhow, I got these little water bottle bags. It came with these bottles. And, well, these things leak for some reason. Now, I've used bottles like this that come with the belly bags. They seem to be okay. I mean, I haven't had a problem with them leaking. But these bottles here seem to leak. Well, anyhow, I also bought these. These are socks that hold a rifle or a shotgun in them, and they're waterproof. You open the bag, and the top of the bag fits over the muzzle of your rifle or the bottom of it, and it's got a drawstring, and you can pull it around the rifle, and you can actually pull the cap off. There's a little slot in the bag. It's kind of like a gun cover, like a sock, and it will come. You can put your muzzle through it, and you can undo the drawstring, and you can reach the trigger and magazine of your gun, and you have a camouflage cover on your gun. It was an interesting thing. I thought it was just going to be like a long sock, and I would slide the gun into them. But no, it's a little more complicated than that. It's got a weird drawstring attachment too. I'll show these at a later time. But my goal is to, the Henry is 38 inches long, and what I'm thinking about doing, it's a 45 long Colt. What I'm thinking about doing is, I got some Velcro attachments. About these, I'm going to put them onto these socks and into the backpack down each side, and I'll be able to put my Henry on one side inside, and I'll be able to put my 410 shotgun in the other side. As you can see, when I undo these straps here, if you pull this up, I'm sorry it's taking me so long. I'm sorry I'm going all over the place. There's a lot more space. I mean, I just have a lot of junk in here right now, and the actual backpack's only full to about right here. So I figure with this, and then also with the drawstring thing, I'll be able to put it up quite a ways to have the gun in there. They should fit. It says it's over 38 inches just to there, so a couple more inches, so it should be a little bit further. And then, of course, it's got the big cover that goes over, and it's got a lot of good sides and stuff. I was thinking I might have had to sew in a different thing in there, but I don't think I'm going to have to do anything with this. I think that's going to basically take care of itself. I've thought about, though, maybe getting a little material and gluing a material panel on the bottom of this pack down here, because of the fact that it's supposed to be good material. It seems to be, but it could be a little thin. As far as I'm concerned, it's all the same thickness throughout. It could always use a little extra buffer down there. Now this material in this backpack, this is very, very heavy. And it's got that nice little flag up there. So it's got a pocket up here, and that kind of expands. If you look on the sides, there's like a bellows there. And then, of course, I'll have these two bags, and we'll have the bag that sits here normally, and that goes across both sides. And there's a main pocket with two pockets, and then there's two little ones off on each side that are connected to the rear bag. And you can use that as a butt pack, or you can use it as a belly bag, or even I've thought about putting it up on the strapping for a chest rig with a quick disconnect. So that's where we're at with all this right now. I also, like I said, I got 4 water containers. They're 1.3 gallons apiece. And I also got 2 for mine and 2 for my friend's backpack over there. And because, that way we can just go in an emergency or a survival situation, we can just go to the water source, grab water out of it, have them as dirty water containers, take the water up to the camp, and we have Sawyer minis. Each one of us are carrying a Sawyer mini in our survival bags, in her survival bag. And I'm also carrying a survival gravity feed bag in this one. And she's also carrying a Katadyn pump water filter in there. And of course we both have water purification pills, And so we've more than covered our water needs. Water's the best, 3 minutes without air, 3 days without water, which is really important, and you can die. 3 weeks without food. Anyhow, I'm going to go ahead and let you go now. And you all take care. Love each other. Tell the people in your family and your life that you love them. Take care of each other. Love your neighbors. Try to get along, people. And remember, if you're watching this, you are the resistance. Survive for another day.